For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Come on! Wait up!
Is everyone ready to play?
I think the people involved, you get to meet a lot of people in football, and that's just one of the great things. Not only is the sport great, but the people involved, so fellow referees, players, coaches, even fans. I love officiating because it keeps me involved in football. I was a player, but I don't reckon I could cut it out there anymore, at least at any decent level. But as a referee, I get to be involved in high levels of football. Keeps me involved, keeps me fit, and is great fun. I think I have a moment of this is why I do this every week. It's always good fun to get out there, and there are tough moments, but being resilient and succeeding, even just in the little things throughout a match. I think embracing challenges is such an important skill to learn, and as a referee you'll surely come across a lot of them, and I certainly have. I reckon give it a go. You will face challenges, but that's a part of it, and I think embracing challenges is such an important skill to learn.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings, Tom Wren for sport, Jade Robran on the scene as it happens, Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide, Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA, always Adelaide.
Hello, good afternoon and welcome to the L3 Football Stadium here in Adelaide's North for this HPG Homes State League 1 game between the host side Adelaide Olympic and the visitors Cumberland United. I'm your host, David Grant, dipping my toes into the second tier of football here in South Australia. And I'll be bringing you the next 90 minutes of football here as the sun sets. Going to give you the lineups, folks. I'll start with Adelaide Olympic, the home side. They line up as follows: number 1, Lewis Cleland; number 3, the captain, Rastro Luic; number 4, Jared Brazal; 7, Ethan Nassau; number 8, Ali Aquil; number 10, Ricardo da Silva; 11 is Luis Lobo; 12 is Alex Damase; 14, Jordan Pudler; 15, Harry Salinas; and 23, the evergreen Perry Mitris. Substitutes are Daniel Kikianis, Ethan Moriarana, Peter Kitsambas, June Choi, Lachlan McPherson, and Stefan Mateo. Cumberland, they line up as follows: number 2, Thomas Scott; number 3, Daniel Labasso; number 4, their captain, Ellison Dunton; number 6, Alex Redman; 7, Joshua Swan; number 9, Hugo Rimington; number 10, Ask Ekeland; number 18, Jaden Sprout; number 19, Lachlan Wisniewski; number 20, Diamond Min; number 24, Peter Milodonis. And their bench includes Luke Schoen, Sebastian Tui, Anik Warner-Karuasia, Cade Elliott, Craig Shearer, and Marcus Elul. Adelaide Olympic sit 6th on the table. They've played 9, so 1 less than the teams above them. They do have this game in hand. They've got 16 points from their 5 wins and 1 draw, 3 losses for them. A win today would take them up to 19 points. And if they can win by 4 goals or more, they'll go 3rd above Adelaide Atletico, and they'll sit just behind Cove in 2nd and Modbury Jets, who are top of the table. Jets actually have 2 games in hand. For Cumberland, a little bit further down the table, they are 9th. They've only won the 3. They've had 1 draw, 5 losses for their 10 points. So they come into this game a little bit further down the table, and with a point to prove, one might suggest. Both teams played against each other last year in 2025. Finished 2-1 for the home side, so 2-1 here for Olympic and 2-1 for Cumberland at their ground. But prior to that, though, Olympic have not beaten Cumberland in their previous 6 meetings. Olympic's last win over Cumberland in the league prior to 2025 was in the NPL way back in 2017, a round 6 game at Valo here, as it was then known. 3-2 win for Olympic. David Macredis, Christos Penendez and Fausto Erba scored the goals for Olympic. Jonathan Moore got 2 for Cumberland. And a little bit later on in the season, in round 17 at AA Bailey Reserve, Cumberland lost 2-1 to Olympic. Lewis May scored for Cumberland that day. The Olympics goals came from David Signori and Ricardo da Silva. And of course, Ricardo da Silva is playing out there. He's the number 10 on your screen right now. Referee today is Dennis Pulashai. He's assisted by Ibrahim Saidi and Cameron Joy. And Dennis Pulashai gets us underway. And the first thing that they do is put the ball into Park 4. New ball retrieved. And it is a throw-in for Olympic. Perry Mitris with it, goes down the line. And was aiming for Da Silva, but it was intercepted by Ellison Dunton. And eventually cleared by Olympic's captain, Rusko Luic. Now Olympic have it on that far side. Harris Salinas, the player on that far side who cleared it. And here's Salinas again with another chance. Goes up the right hand side of the park. Olympic now venture into their opponent's half. Da Silva moves the ball up that right hand side. Ali Aquil now into the penalty box he goes, and into the middle it goes, and Lobo's almost put it behind himself. I say almost put it behind himself, he did. right on the goal line, and it's unlike him to miss from there. Has 6 league goals this season, looking to get his 7th. Lewis Lobo is Olympics top scorer in the league with those 6 goals. Jordan Puddler just behind him on 4. And Ali Aquil completes the trio of top scorers. He's got 3. Here is Lobo. Ventures 4th now. Challenged by 2 opponents. And eventually Lachlan Wisniewski wins the ball. Joshua Swan now goes inside. Wisniewski now again. Lobo looks to try and get the ball back. And eventually he gets his foot in there. Lachlan Wisniewski now with the throw-in right in front of his obstacle back to Daniel Labasso. Peter Milodonis leaves it for his goalkeeper, Jaden Sprite, who comes into this team from last week on the bench. Takes the place of Luke Schoen. Schoen dropped to the bench. So a change of goalkeepers at the back for Cumberland. Puddler goes back to Luich. And eventually the ball is cleared by Lewis Cleland. Maladonis now across the back to Labasso, and then receives it back. Here's Labasso again, just outside his own penalty box. Seeking to tease the Olympic forwards out. They refrain from that, and eventually the long ball is the option employed by Cumberland. Here's Hugo Rimington now. And apologies for the lights, it might be affecting your viewing. It's only temporary. As Jared Brissell picks the ball up on the right-hand side now. Play out to that far side. Free kick for Olympic. Jordan Puddler over it now. Here's Ricardo da Silva now. Ball's fed out to this near side. Target was Perry Mitras. Couldn't quite get to it, and Joshua Swan put the foot in. Concedes the free kick without argument. Referee Dennis Pulishai reminds them that the kick must be taken where the offence took place rather than 10 metres further up. Players acquiesce and agree, and the kick has been taken. Luich, ball is short. Cumberland have it. Ball comes out to this near side. Rimington now. Luich read it well, keeps it into, goes inside. Lobo. Damasi picks it up, feeds Jordan Puddler. Da Silva challenged but still has it. And a chip over the top. Ali Aquil chasing it, but loses out. Cumberland have it. They come away with it. Diamond Min, the player on that far side who raced away with the ball, but Brassau. Luic looking for Lobo. Wisniewski got a foot in and still has it. Here he is now. Plays it down the side. Joshua Swan now for Cumberland. Just at the edge of the penalty box. Tries to get his cross in. Lobo. Still going. Pass comes to this near side. Alex Damasi now with it for Olympic. He's got 3 opponents to beat. One of them is Lachlan Wisniewski. And he ushers the ball out. It's a throw in for Olympic. 7 minutes gone in the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. Nothing each here in this HPG Homes State League 1 tie between Adelaide Olympic and Cumberland. 2 former NPL sides, but a couple of years since either of them have been up there. Olympic down for the 2nd year in State League 1, 2nd tier locally, 3rd tier nationally as Lewis Lobo picks it up, has a shot. Stopped by Sprout. And he gets it at the 2nd attempt. Labasso chips forward. Min. Ball intercepted by Jordan Pudler though. He kicks it out. It's a throw in for Cumberland. Just inside their own half. Wisniewski with it, goes down the line. Wisniewski again, free header. They're giving him a little bit of space, Olympic. And he's happy to exploit that. Throw in for Adelaide Olympic. Goes across the field, which is an unusual decision, but it's been effective enough. Ali Aquil has it on the far side now for Olympic. Has a little bit of space, gets his cross in. It's not going to beat Wisniewski. Although he simply clears it into the training ground. Ricardo da Silva now. Goes back to Pudler. Min. One for Remington to chase. There's an appeal for offside, but the assistant has kept his flag down. Remington now, edge of the box, shoots, good stop by Lewis Cleland, low to his right. Chances at both ends for both teams. Corner's taken, goes in near post. Pudler clears. Queel gives chase. Alex Redmond gets it though for Cumberland. And in the end, it goes out. It's an Olympic throw. There you go, Cumberland again. Shot from distance. Ellison Dunton with that fanciful effort. Comfortably taken by Cleland though in Olympics goal. Now it's Damien Luch. Rasko Luch, excuse me. Ethan Nassau now goes to ground. Under the challenge from Dunton. He's still on the ground. Diamond Min now picks it up for Cumberland. He's a fair way out. He thought about a shot, I think. Give it to Hugo Remington. Back to Nin. Olympic still have a player down, but Cumberland are playing on. Dunton eventually. Crossfield ball to the far side. Thomas Scott is over there. He crosses in with his right. Intercepted by Nassau. Luich will clear. Remington. Back heel. And the challenge was enough to win a free kick. At the edge of the D. Into the 12th minute here at the Parks in Adelaide's North. You're watching the HPG Homes State League 1 tie between Adelaide Olympic and Cumberland United. An important game for both. Cumberland seeking to possibly get a top 3 spot if they can win this by enough goals. I apologise, it's Olympic who have that scenario. Cumberland seeking to try and put a bit of distance between themselves and the bottom 3 clubs. But it is a free kick. It's within range. And it's low and it's not far off from Ask Eklund. Maybe probably thinking he could have done better, at least getting it on target. Ali Aquil on the far side. He's got the pace to beat his opponent. Milanidis still has possession. Can't get the space to get the shot in. He's been well marshalled there by Alex Redmond. Now it's Rasko Luich, Olympics captain. He'll go wide here. Out to the touchline. Picked up by Perry Mitras. Looking for Lewis Lobo. Hugo Remington judged to have fouled his opponent, Rasko Luich, and it's a free kick for Adelaide Olympic. Perry Mitras, left-footed, and it's deep, and it goes to that back post. Alex Damasi's got it on that far side. They've lost it though. It's picked up by Ask Eklund. Now they've got a bit of space in this near side. Do Cumberland. Lachlan Wisniewski. Wisniewski plays it back. Ellison Dunton, the crossfield pass to the other side of the park. They're spreading the ball well. Alex Redmond now for Cumberland. Here's Alex Damasi now sprinting that far side against Alex Redmond. Redmond wins that duel. And eventually the ball is cleared. Peter Milodonis with that. Throw in Cumberland on the far side, midway through their own half. 15 minutes in. Still nothing each here. He's young Daniel Labasso now. Plays it out to this near side. Lachlan Wisniewski finds Diamond Min. Wisniewski receives it back. Opts to go back to Labasso. He chips forward. Joshua Swan dropping deep to collect. Swan will take the throw in right on halfway. Goes down the line. Hugo Remington's been sneaking in there behind the back too. He wins the ball. Plays it back to Wisniewski. Diamond Min now. Heavy touch. Be lucky to keep it in. Eventually it does go out, but it goes out for a corner. Corner is taken, into the box it goes. Jordan Puddler gets his head to that. Cross comes back in, it's dropped to Labasso, and then Remington. Jared Brasal now. Rusko Luic. Leads it to the unmarked Lewis Lobo. Picked up by Nassau now. Da Silva, nice football from Olympic. Final ball lacking though. Cumberland have it. Ethan Nassau now. Nice little ball through. Chip into the middle. Nobody there though. But a decent little cross by Perry Mitras. Ali Aquil, left foot. And there's a groan from the onlookers, but I think it was probably a bit further away than it possibly looked. Struck well enough. You've got to get them on target though. And it remains 0-0, 19 minutes gone here. It is 6th versus 9th here in the HPG Homes State League. But the team in 6th, Adelaide Olympic, the hosts in blue, can leapfrog up to 3rd if they win by enough goals here today. They need 4 to achieve that. It's Rusko Luic. Mitras, lovely little ball. Or attempt anyway. Lachlan Wisniewski read it well though. Here's Hugo Remington. Toe pokes it to Diamond Min. Ethan Nassau gets a foot in. And Olympic have it, but Remington's away here. He's through on goal. Coming across well to block that was Harry Salinas. Timely intervention by the right back. Rusko Luic finds Mitras, finds Nassau, finds Lobo. Lobo finds the deck under the challenge from Joshua Swan, but judged to be perfectly within the rules of the game. And it's a throw in for Cumberland. Lachlan Wisniewski with it. Goes down the line. Swan flicks it on, finds Remington. Rather fortuitously, it must be said. Remington loses the ball and then not sure what that challenge was. And a free kick and a quiet word in his ear from the referee, who suggests he should cut that out. Remington has looked pretty sharp up front in these first 22 minutes or so. Daniel Labasso intercepts that one. Plays that well short. Lewis Lobo has it. River dances his way towards 2 opponents. Decides he might not be able to beat them and opts to go back. Luic has it now. Mitras, Ethan Nassau. Jordan Puddler. Remington's over, he read that, got his foot in. It's a throw for Olympic. Ethan Nassa now looking for that through ball. The killer pass, if you like. Ricardo da Silva with a nice cross. Cleared eventually by Labasso. Adonis with the header there to clear the danger. Jared Brissal now, former Croydon player. Finds Luic, who goes long. And for Perry Mitras to chase, and he gets to it. Comes back to Alex Damasi. Damasi looking to receive the return pass. Eventually it's cleared though by Labasso. Lewis Cleland, the goalkeeper, receives, plays out from the back. Damasi seems to be everywhere just now. Here's De Silva. Back to Damasi. Ball into the middle. Aquil with the turn. He's into the box. Oh, off the line. Lewis Lobo's shot. Cleared by Peter Milodonis off the line. And if outfield players could be nominated for the save of the week, he'd be up there. Maybe that's something they could think about doing. Save of the week for players who don't normally make saves. Just a thought. He's kept the scores at 0-0, 25 minutes gone. And the chances have been coming at both ends. Silva's underneath that one, but so is Milodonis, and he wins it. But De Silva has it back. Still De Silva. Edge of the box. Well read though by Labasso. Diamond Mind comes away with it now for Cumberland. Crossfield pass to Hugo Remington on that far side. Remington, edge of the box now, threads it through. He was looking for Ask Ekelund, but he didn't get him. And Lewis Cleland, the goalkeeper's picked that up comfortably. Luic launches forward. Wheel on that far side for Olympic. Tidied up by Ellison Dunton. Lewis Cleland's a long way out of his goal. That pass just a little bit short. Joshua Swan gets there. And the throw's been given the opposite way. Much to the annoyance of the visitors. Cumberland, of course, coached by Phil Stubbins. Nick Bizalis, Olympics coach in the home dugout. Jordan Pudler's pass to this near side to Perry Mitras. A little short, and Perry expresses his disappointment in that, but Olympic still have it. Here's Lobo with the cross with the left foot, way above the head of Ricardo da Silva. So we do have the corner. .28 gone on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. For all your indoor and outdoor LED display solutions. Ricardo da Silva takes the corner. Collected well by Sprite. Now Lachlan Wisniewski, who was lively in the first 20 minutes or so, but was quieting down a little bit over the last 8 or so minutes. Just dropped out of the game a little bit. Alex Redmond for Cumberland. Adonis now to Labasso. Receives it back. Ricardo da Silva blocks the option to go back and therefore forces Milo Adonis to go forward, and Cumberland put the ball out of play. Throw in the far side. Ali Aquil can't get around Ellison Dunton, and Dunton gives it back to his goalkeeper. Cumberland have it. Joshua Swan. Don't listen to the shouts, that's still in. And eventually Dunton clears. Rasko Luic now for Adelaide Olympic. Cumberland settling back with 5 behind the midfield, 5 defenders, should I say, when they don't have the ball. Wisniewski just settling into that back 5 while they're out of possession, and now they've got possession, reversing to just 4 at the back, in fact 3 now. So chip over the top, one for Swan to chase. Perry Mitras has got there first, but Swan ends up giving him a little kick. Concedes the free kick in that corner. Rasko Luic will get us back underway here with this free kick in that corner. It's up in the air, Labasso wins it strongly. Ethan Nassau will get to this for Olympic. I think Nassau had judged that was a free kick before the referee had. Brissell gets the ball but can't keep it in. Cumberland throw in. No point in taking that too quickly because they didn't have the numbers forward. Ask Eklund changed his mind, went back, and now Daniel Labasso has it for Cumberland. Finds Diamond Min in the middle. Labasso again, across the face to his partner in crime at the back, Peter Miladinis. Labasso, Miladonis makes himself available, but Sprout just clears. Only clears as far as Harry Salinas, though. Diamond Min now. Thomas Scott forced back. Maladonis eventually opts to go back to his goalkeeper. And he clears. Hugo Remington picks up. Wisniewski goes back to Labasso. Labasso now looks up, chips it forward. Ask Ekelund now in an acre of space, but he's put that way up into the sky. Cumberland still have it though. Ekelund goes back to Min. Min on his right foot. Opts to use Dunton. Maladonis now using the width of the pitch well. Is Eskelund. Can't get his body around that ball to cross it in. And out it goes. Ricardo da Silva now stabs the ball forward, finds Lewis Lobo. He's challenged by Joshua Swan, who wins it back for Cumberland. Now it's Peter Maladonis. Chip over the top. Remington's onto that. Grabbed his opponent though, and Rusko Luic, and probably would have been a free kick, but referee has opted to play the advantage and play on, let the game flow. Adler back to his goalkeeper, Lewis Cleland. You wouldn't miss him in a snowstorm, young Cleland. High-vis vest on today. Ali Aquil now in the far side for Olympic. He does well in that corner and wins the corner. 10 minutes to the interval. Still nothing each here on the scoreboard. Ricardo da Silva with the corner. And it goes, edge of the 6-yard box. Everybody misses it. Eventually, Lachlan Wisniewski clears for Cumberland. There's Diamond Min now, 1-on-1. Threads it through, and here's a chance for Joshua Swan. Oh, and he's not got that right at all. That's unfortunate, because that was a golden opportunity for Cumberland to take the lead. Should have done better, let's be honest. Great piece of counter-attacking football by Cumberland to get up there. Diamond Min has been a real threat through that middle of the park, and Swan's been good to this point. Probably shouldn't be defined by that miss, but it was certainly a golden opportunity for them. Now it's Ethan Nassau for Olympic. Goes into Dunton intercepts and wins. Remington's off. He might be offside here, but it's intercepted anyway by Luic. He chips forward. Lewis Lobo's under this one. Brings it down nicely with his right. Can't get past Lockie Wisniewski though. Min with a pass into trouble there. Ricardo da Silva's picked it up from Alex Redmond. He's at the edge of the box. Right-footed shot in. Redmond does well to get back there, and he's chasing da Silva into that corner like a hound. after a rabbit. Luic looking for that final ball to Damasi. Bit too heavy on the pass, and that's gone out into the 38th minute here. Here's Remington now. He's through on goal. Can't get it under. It's untidy, but it's cleared. Redmond now. Cumberland have had the chances in the last 10 minutes. Silver can't quite get to that. Swan. Challenged by Mitras, who wins the throw. Goes back to Luic. Casal now. Luic. Jordan Puddler. Sal now, he'll go back to his goalkeeper. Remington's onto him, but cleared. Eventually Jordan Puddler puts that up into the dusk sky. It's a heavy landing on the far side for Thomas Scott, but he seems a tough guy. I'm sure he'll be fine. 5 minutes to the interval here. 0-0 on the scoreboard. But the game has ebbed and flowed. There have been chances at both ends. Most notably, certainly in the last 15 minutes for Cumberland, who did have their opportunities but didn't get their shots on target. Lewis Cleland in the Olympic goal. Yet to really be tested as Cumberland try again, but Akul cheers clears for Olympic. Puddler. Back to Luic. Luic again. Intercepted by Min. Cumberland haven't quite got it under control though, and it's gone out. It's a throw in for Olympic. Perry Mitras with it now. Goes in towards the middle, finds Ricardo da Silva. He's pushed that out nicely to Alex Damasi. Damasi's crowded out, but he does win the throw. Silva had a little swing there at Wisniewski, but got away with it, and he's won the throw-in. What could you do? Wisniewski. Remington. It's a fair barge at the back off Luic, but no foul. Swan now. Guided to the corner, gets his cross in, but Lewis Cleland's out to meet that comfortably. Look at that sunset, folks. Isn't it beautiful here in South Australia? The last game of the weekend, this. Adelaide Olympic in blue, facing Cumberland United in the yellow and green. It's a fairly even match so far. Cumberland maybe with the slight edge, but they've got that slight edge, but they've been ineffective in that final third. They haven't really tested Lewis Cleland yet. He's had a fair bit of the ball, but hasn't really had a test yet. Here's Ethan Nassau. A nudge off the ball from Ellison Dunton. And eventually the ball comes into the middle. Labasso clears with his head, and Dunton clears. Min goes to the ground under the attention of Harry Salinas. Who I would say suggested he was innocent without protesting he was innocent of that offence. Daniel Labasso. Adonis goes out to the far side. Now it's Ask Ekelund. Back to Daniel Labasso. Goes centre there. Looking for Joshua Swan. Now Alex Redmond's picked it up. Ekelund out to the far side. And eventually Pudler uses his head and his feet, plays in his goalkeeper. Remington now finds Swan. He's given a little nudge off the ball by Luich, but play on. He's back up on his feet anyway. Swan. Wisniewski in the overlapping run, but that's a good cross considering the pace of the ball he had there. Lewis Cleland collects, rolls it out to Jordan Pudler. Less than a minute now to the end of the first regulation, 45 minutes here at the L3 Football Stadium, home of Adelaide Olympic. Lobo inside, finds De Silva, receives it back. Still has it, Lobo. Luich. Mitras finds Lobo and then receives it back. Mitras crosses in with his left. It's a good one to the back post. Guil's waiting. Here's a shot. De Silva's there. Neither of them can really make solid contact. And it's cleared. Damasi. Referee Dennis Pilgai having a quiet word with Ethan Nassau there. Maybe for some comments made, but here's Rusko Luich with the free kick. That's going all the way through to the goalkeeper, but there are three Olympic players there who are sniffing at the opportunity, and with that, the half-time whistle is blown. It is nothing each here at the L3 Football Stadium in this HPG Homes State League 1 tie between Adelaide Olympic and Cumberland United. And with that, we'll have a 15-minute break, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after the break.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
G'day, Hamish here, reminding you everyone has a right to get home safe. There's no text, lost snack, backseat argument or hair emergency that's worth taking your eyes off the road for a moment. This is going to sound crazy, but not even a French fry. Keep your eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and choose not to drive when you're tired, upset or under the influence. Pull over if you need to. And why not take a sec to pledge to drive so others survive? But again, later, when you get home.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
With RAA, proud sponsors of the RAA NPLSA. As Christoph Panendas wins that header, here's Tabaris. It's a touch, but eventually pulled by Vidmar. And French hits it again! French with the volley that Harvest could not save. Side of France, Mullen hits one from distance, and it's in! Mullen with a screamer! Absolute worldie from Mullen.
Goal of the week for sure.
Who has probably just gone and won the game for Playford in the 92nd minute.
Irabona, and it's in the bottom right corner. Captain Fantastic Aladdin Irabona puts his side ahead late in this clash, and are they on their way to 3 points for the first time this season. You didn't know which way it was going to go, who was going to take it, but you knew the final action was going to be the ball in the...
Just trying to calm things down at the moment after that lapse in concentration. Ball over the top here for Stam. Will get there first. Will Riley Stam, and he'll chip in brilliantly. At the club of his youth, Riley Stam scoring the first in this one. And what a finish.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
I think the thing that most people don't realise about being a referee is how much we train. We often train twice a week as a group. Then we have coaching sessions where we go through videos and look back at past few weeks. And then any of the outside of training stuff that we do, like our gym work and watching matches back and all that, all the extra time outside of match days are the big things for us. What makes it more than just blowing a whistle is understanding football and all the different layers of football, and then adding on top of that we then have to be impartial and understand the emotion of football, and then find that balance between understanding the emotion and then understanding the laws. I've had a few grand finals that I've been lucky to be a part of, and in those kind of games with the crowds and the energy, I can just tell that the football match that's going on is so entertaining, and that I'm lucky to have one of the best seats in the house for it.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Still in the box, and it's another goal!
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jay Drobran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
So the Youth Club Championship, we've designed a structure where the under 13s, under 14s, under 15s and 16s all compete together as one club. They'll play at the same venue, they'll play one after each other. It allows the technical director to be at the venue to help educate and look after the coaches, and also there's a focus on player development.
Players are now knowing where they are at and the pathway to follow each year. If they continue with the YCC, they should be in a position where they can go into senior football. It's a lot clearer around the steps they need to take to keep tracking as a player.
We've created an additional YCC training session or seminar night. All the players involved had the opportunity to do an extra additional skills session development plan, and we had Adrian Stanter coming in to talk about how to become a more professional player from a younger age.
The fact that as a club we are investing heavily in the juniors to ensure that we're putting those tools in place that the YCC is wanting from us, that's certainly bringing around some benefits to the club and to junior development across the board.
Everyone's trying to obtain points for their club, but also with a strong focus on how do we create a competition where players can play against like players.
The one thing I have noticed is it's been a bit more focused on getting the balance right. So, you know, trying to keep the best teams playing against each other throughout the entire year and not having this big disparity between one team or another, one club or another.
So what it has allowed us to do is have quality games every week, which has benefited the competition and given the girls a chance to sort of understand what it's like to play at that elite level. While development is a good focus, the YCC does bring out the aspect of results as well, which helps find that balance for players to transition to senior football.
So I think with the YCC structure now in place, there's become a better level. And with a better level, there's been higher intensity within our sessions, and that's allowed for greater development in terms of a player, technically, tactically, and that's given them the best chance to keep improving their game.
Yeah, look, I think there's certainly brought around a lot of excitement to the club on YCC Day. The club's buzzing, a lot of the parents and players really enjoy seeing the kids play, and what is really now an elite pathway in junior football in our state.
Something that resonated with me right on the onset was about connecting a budding footballer with the right coach with the right club, and the right club being part of the right football environment. So the YCC tells me that this has been a fantastic implementation by Football South Australia.
League One tie between Adelaide Olympic in blue and Cumberland United playing in the yellow and green. It is nothing each on the scoreboard. An eventful enough first half, other than goals scored, of course. Hugo Remington challenging strongly for the ball there, nearly taking our camera operator Tom out. Bit unnecessary, but never mind, that's the way it goes, I suppose, sometimes. I'm sure, or I hope, it wasn't intentional. Remington had a solid first half, his first 25 minutes or so. Very strong. Had a number of opportunities, but failed to get the ball beyond the reach of Lewis Cleland. And here's Remington again. He's played that off nicely to Eklund. Luch comes over, clears for Olympic. These two sides, of course, meeting for the first time in 2025. They did meet, meeting for the first time in 2026. They did meet twice, of course, last year in 2025 in the HPG Homes State League 1 competition. Both games finishing 2-1 for the home side. 2-1 here for Olympic, and Cumberland won 2-1 in the return fixture. But prior to 2025, Olympic had not beaten Cumberland in their previous 6 meetings. And Olympic's last win over Cumberland in the league before last year was in the NPL in 2017. Round 17 game at AA Bailey Reserve, which finished 2-1 for Olympic. David Signori and Ricardo da Silva scoring the goals for Olympic, and Lewis May with the goal for Cumberland back then. And in round 6 of that 2017 season, Olympic beat Cumberland as well, 3-2. So they did the double over them in 2017. In that fixture, David Macredis, Christos Punendez now of Playford City, of course, and Fausto Erba scored the goals for Olympic. Jonathan Moore with a brace for Cumberland. That was played here at the Parks, which was then known under a different sponsor's name. Both these sides, of course, have been NPL teams in the past. Olympic have been down for a couple of years and Cumberland for a couple more. Both of them hoping to return to the top flight here in South Australia. Now the Jets, of course, lead the pack presently in the State League 1 competition. Jets sit top. They've only played 8 actually, 2 games less than everybody else, but still have 20 points and a goal difference enough of positive 17, which is enough to keep them above the Cove in second. Cove have played 2 games more as well. They've played 10, so they've won 6, drawn 2 and lost 2 for their 20 points. Third place is Adelaide Atletico with 19 points. They've also played 10. As that shot comes in, it's not that far off. Atletico with 6 wins, 1 draw and 3 losses. And then Fulham are 4th. Croatia Raiders sit 5th after having started the season brightly. They were top for a while. Olympic here in 6th spot. Adelaide Blue Eagles 7th. Cobras are 8th. Cumberland playing tonight, of course, in this game, sit 9th on 10 points. A win today would take them up to 13 and maybe put a little bit of distance between them and the bottom 3 sides, who currently are South Adelaide in 10th, Eastern United in 11th, and Salisbury United, who are having a tough season of it, sitting down in 12th on 4 points, 3 points adrift of Eastern United and 5 points adrift of South Adelaide. That's your comprehensive roundup of the State League 1 standings, folks, as we enter the 50th minute of play here. As I mentioned before, if Olympic can win this, it'll take them up to 19 points, which would be 4th, but if they can win it by 4 goals or more, the goal difference would be enough to take them up to 3rd. So it's a big game for Olympic and for Cumberland. As we mentioned before, 3 points here would just put a little bit more daylight between them and the bottom 3 sides. So an important game for both clubs. Zal with a header there. Lobo gets the ball out to this nearer side. Appeals in a chase there. Eklund and Maladonis gets there, but Maladonis has given the ball away. A pass that lacked some accuracy. Jaden Sprite now, the goalkeeper for Cumberland, goes long. Ali Aquil now skips away from one challenge and releases the ball before the second challenge comes in, but a bit heavy in the pass there as you look for Lewis Lobo on the far side. Zal looking for Da Silva. He's offside though, as indicated by the assistant Ibrahim Sahidi on this near side. The referee tonight is Dennis Pulishai, and he's assisted by Ibrahim Sahidi and Cameron Joy. I'm sure you can hear some music playing in the background. That's in the field behind us. Somewhat surreal to have music playing during a football match, but it is a different party that has that on. So Dunton goes long looking for Remington. He's underneath that but can't quite get to it. Diamond Min gives chase, but it's cleared by Lewis Cleland into the night sky. Milodonis brings that down with his head, only to find Jordan Pudler now. Pudler goes long to that far side where Lewis Lobo is lurking. And he can't bring that one under control. It goes out. Cumberland throw in the far side. Luich. Pudler. Salinas now. Ali Aquil now in this near side for Olympic. As they test the resolve of this Cumberland defence. Pudler wins the free kick. Fouled by Alex Redmond. Free kick for Olympic. Ricardo da Silva over the ball, hands on hips, weighing up his options. Diamond Min making a one-man wall. He looks very lonely there as the ball comes over. There's a bit of a scramble there, but no one really got clear contact with it. Daniel Lobasso goes up the wing, looking for Lockie Wisniewski. Lobasso comes away with it, goes into the middle. Ellison Dunton with the long ball. Hugo Remington now. He's got Min in the middle of the park. Might have a shot himself if he can get the space. He can't though. He's threaded it out to Ask Ekelund, but the momentum of the attack has maybe just died a little bit now. Diamond Min has it in that far side. Swan makes his way to the byline, does get his cross in. Cleared by Salinas though. Ali Aquil goes to ground. Foul given. Rusko Luich for Olympic. Finds Lewis Lobo on that far side in front of the main stand. Overlapping run. Alex Damasi goes to ground. Appeals for the free kick. Doesn't get it, but it is a throw-in on that far side, so Olympic do have possession. No changes at half-time. Spruits missed that, and it's a header, and it's a chance, and it's gone in, and it's Ali Aquil with the head. And unfortunately, Sprout just timed his leap, which gave a sniff for Ali Aquil, and he's headed that one home. Aquil getting his 4th league goal of the season, and it's 1-0 for Olympic. Maybe that'll open up the game a little bit. I think in terms of what it's missed, a goal is the only thing that it has missed. That might change the complexion of the tie. As Ali Aquil's leap makes it 1-0 56 minutes gone. He scored last week in their 2-0 home win v Cobras. And he's repeated the feat with his head this week. Ball forward. That's Lobo. Can Olympic get a second here? He's Ali Aquil. It's just gone beyond him. Toddler gets to that one. Sees it out. Throw in for Cumberland. Thomas Scott with it. Still Scott. Challenged by Jared Basal there. Yellow card for Basal for that challenge. Amid the claims from the Olympic bench that he didn't touch him. Referee Dennis Pulajai thinks differently. And it's the first booking of the night. 58 minutes gone. Free kick for Cumberland. Just in front of the Olympic bench. This will be taken by Ask Ekelund. Hits it with his right. It's a good kick into the middle of the box there. Headed clear by Olympic. Damasi's away with it here. Lachlan Wisniewski gets there first. Boots it into the stand. And it's ended up in someone's garden. Out there on Johnston Avenue. Here's Hugo Remington now. He's been forced wide, but he's got two opponents facing him. Creel gets a toe in. Cumberland still have it though. Diamond Mint gets it across the face. Cleared by Luich. De Silva's under this one. Can't bring it quite under control. Robasso now. Cumberland seeking to try and get themselves back into this after having conceded in the 56th minute. Headed goal from Ali Aquil, scoring his fourth league goal for the season for the Olympics. Remington turns his opponent, gets away from him as well, but he's been tracked back there by Ethan Nassau, who gets a toe in, does well. Very animated coach Nick Bazalis there in front of us. Olympic chasing the win here. Here's Alex Redmond, forced across the park by Jordan Pudler. Lachlan Wisniewski. Leads it back to Redmond. Finds Ekelund. Cross eventually comes in from the captain, Ellison Dunton. And now it's with Thomas Scott. Cumberland have really risen since conceding that goal. They're going through a little period of ascendancy. Question is, can they capitalise on that? When they get the goal that restore parity, that's what they seek. Lewis Cleland now with the kick to get us back underway here at L3 Football Stadium. Vassal wins that header from De Silva, and then it's cleared by Redmond. Spruik now brings it out to this near side. Joshua Swan's picked it up. It's moved over to the left-hand side of the park for Cumberland from the right. Maybe a little change there by Phil Stubbins. He's yet to make any substitutions, but just the movement of players across the field as he repositions. Cumberland still playing with 4 at the back. And essentially 4 in midfield. With 2 up front, Hugo Remington, an out-and-out striker, and Diamond Min just sitting behind him. Although Remington has now moved over to the wing. And Eklund press forward somewhat on the other side, but it is Min and Remington who are the 2 strikers for Cumberland. Lobo plays it back. Cross comes in. Breaks to Damasi, who misses it. And Dennis Pulajai, the referee, gets his second touch of the second half, and it'll be an uncontested drop ball for that. Not quick enough on his feet to get out of the way there, unfortunately. Rusko Luic now. Cleland clears the ball for Olympic. The Bass was up there to win that header. Thomas Scott for Olympic. Can't quite bring it under. Lewis Lobo's got this now. Ricardo De Silva's in the middle, as is Ali Aquil. But that's a great piece of defending on the far side by Daniel Labasso, just to force Lobo back and kill that momentum. Of course, eventually does come in, but it'll be dealt with by Ellison Dunton. Just a little bit scrappy right now. Either team able to bring the ball on the deck, get it under control, play some football. Possession being won and lost in seconds. Throw in for Olympic. Harry Salinas with it. Gives it to the unmarked Ricardo da Silva. Olympic still managed to lose it. Jared Brissau now feeds Rusko Luch. As we tick into the 68th minute. 1-0 on the scoreboard. And Ali Akuo header in the 56th minute, his fourth league goal of the season. And that's the difference between the two sides. And we'll go out. Throw in for Olympic. Salinas with it. Da Silva challenged by Dunton. Now Diamond Mint. He's quick and he's good with the ball on the ground. Ball breaks over to that far side. And let's be honest, that's a very poor cross from Ask Eklund. No one able to challenge for that one when it's 40 feet in the air. Massey wins that header. Maradonis tries to take a quick throw in. I'm just about to see the first changes of the evening. And Phil Stubbins is making a triple substitution. I'll give you the details of that substitution, those substitutions in a minute. Joshua Swan, Hugo Rimington and Ask Eklund are the three players who have come off. Craig Shearer and Sebastian Tui are two of the players who've come on. But I have unfortunately missed who the third one was. But I will give you that as soon as I get it. In the meantime, a yellow card for Ethan Nassau and a free kick for Cumberland United. Marcus Ilul is the player who's come on for Cumberland. He's the third one. As Diamond Min's free kick goes into the middle. The Olympic preparing a couple of substitutions of their own, but in the meantime, Ali Akuo appealing for a foul when nothing was being given. He opted to delay his play. Eventually cleared by Lewis Cleland up towards the family area. A few people counting their lucky stars that didn't land in their heads. Jun Choi coming on now. And Peter Katsambas, both coming on for Adelaide Olympic. 72 minutes gone. Ethan Nassau comes off just after having received his booking, so Luis Lobo making his way off. He was the second substitution to come off, but hadn't actually exited the field. He was taking his time to come off. So momentarily Olympic had 12 in the park. Here's Craig Shearer in the corner now. turns, gets his cross in, but it's blocked and eventually cleared at the back by Jordan Pudler. Johnson plays it back to Thomas Scott. Ricardo da Silva finds Ali Akil. Overlapping run from Pudler is a distraction. Akil with his left. What a strike by Akil from the edge of the box. And Cumberland players all went the other way. The Jordan Pudler run that distracted everybody. And Akil strikes for the second time tonight and gives his team a 2-0 lead. 73 minutes gone. Good team football by Olympic to extend their lead. And Akil has now scored 5 league goals this season. And as I mentioned before, by my calculations, if Olympic can win this one by 4 goals or more, they will go to 3rd rather than 4th. And still 17 or so minutes of this game left. 2-0 is a dangerous lead though, of course. Cumberland get the next goal and it's all back on. Here's Craig Shearer now. No one's gone out, and in fact Craig Shearer plays ball boy. As Olympic players 2-0 up are reluctant to do so. Ali Akil's 2 strikes tonight, as I said, take him up to 5 goals for the season in the league. Lucas Economopoulos of Fulham leads the goal-scoring charts in the league. He's got 7. And there's 4 players with 6 goals. Jonathan Rideout of Cove has 6. Lewis Lobo of Olympic has 6. Nicholas Harpus of Corbers has 6. And Ricky Koyanagi of Eastern United also has 6. And if Ali Akil can get a hat-trick tonight, he'll be up on 6 as well. And Stefan Mateo has been summoned to the bench. It looks like he'll be making an appearance. Former Adelaide Croatia Raiders player. Signed by Olympic this season. Nick Brazales has called him in, giving him some instructions in the sideline now. And he, I imagine, will be the next substitute to come on in this HPG Homes State League 1 encounter. Throw in for Olympic. And the substitution is now being made. And Alex Damasi is the player who's made way. Stefan Matteo is on. And here's a little half chance up the top end. Left-footed strike over the bar though. Peter Katsambas, a decent opportunity there. That ball rolled towards him. It looked like a big beach ball. And he lashed at it, put it over the bar. A good opportunity there for Olympic to really put this game to bed. Sebastian Chui clearing that one for Cumberland. Throw in on the far side. Perry Mitras with it. Foot race to the corner there. Ball launched up into the night sky. Cumberland have it. Here's Diamond Min now. There's a couple of options going forward. One of them is Marcus Elul, and he's the one that's got the ball now, but he has been forced wide. Shows a little bit too much of it to Jordan Pudler, who gets his tackle on. Throw in for Cumberland. They've got 12 minutes left to try and get 2 goals back and salvage at least a point. Alex Redmond now. June Choi intercepts that one. Choi nearly away. Another ball booted into the family section here at the L3 football stadium. 2 balls in the park. I might have to pause for a moment. Here's Stefan Matteo now. He's it back to Luic. Ball is fed out wide. Dunton intercepts for Cumberland. Still has it. Threads it through. Sebastian Troy. Can't get that clean cross in. It's collected by Lewis Cleland. Nearly 10 minutes to go. Thomas Scott now for Cumberland. Marcus Elul. Simon Min now, edge of the box. Shearer on his left. Shearer again, challenging, uses the body well. Can't quite win it though. But they do win the throw through their perseverance. Two more substitutions being prepared by Olympic. Aquil chases clear, should I say. Ricardo de Silva's underneath that, wins it again. Daniel Obaso intercepts though. Possession won back by Cumberland. Here's Alex Redmond again. Matteo on that far side for Olympic. Opts to come back, finds Jared Bissau. And Craig Shearer's through here and he's onside. He'll get there first, strikes, and he's pulled one back, Craig Shearer. 82 minutes, and Cumberland have got a lifeline. Shearer straight through and goal there, put that away beautifully. And that silenced the Olympic bench. And they made a quick substitution in there as well. Lachlan Wisniewski has come off. The Olympic just delaying their substitution. It sets us up for an interesting enough last 8 minutes or so. And Olympic will now make those two substitutions. Daniel Kikianis coming on and Ethan Moirana coming on in the 83rd minute. Harry Salinas makes way. And Perry Mitras also comes off. We move into the last 7 minutes of play here at the L3 Football Stadium, the Parks, in Adelaide's north, home of Adelaide Olympic. They got themselves into a 2-0 lead after the interval. 2 goals from Ali Akil to get that lead, but they've just conceded in the last few minutes. Craig Shearer pushing the ball away with aplomb after being put right through the middle. Big gaping hole in the Olympic defence, and they fully exploited it. Here's Dunton at distance. He thought about a shot, I think. Stefan Mateo's chasing him down. He's got the better of him. He's put it back into the middle, but it's cleared by Brasal. Throw in taken, Diamond Min into the middle. Pudler gets his head to it. It breaks to Redmond and the volley. That would have been a cracker. He got onto it, hit it well enough, but just to the side of the post. There you go, that on target. We'd have been talking about that one all season. Cleland gets us back underway with the kick. De Silva rises to meet it. Diamond Min concedes a free kick in the race for that ball. Into the last 4 minutes of play here. And if Olympic were seeking to take the momentum out of the game after Cumberland's goal in the 82nd minute, they've succeeded there. It has been a bit stop-start since that goal. Peter Michael Adonis underneath that one for Cumberland. Diamond Min now heads out to this near side. Picked up by Marcus Elul. Goes back to Min. Challenged by 3 Olympic players. Eventually it comes off Daniel Kikianis. One of the substitutes made earlier on by Olympic. Shearer with the head, into the middle it goes. Cleared. Daniel Labasso's underneath that one. Controlled that lovely. Finds Alex Redmond. Receives it back. Still Labasso. Goes back to his goalkeeper, Jaden Sprite. Late substitution for Cumberland. Phil Stubbins opting to bring on Cade Elliott. Diamond Min has been moved over to the left-hand side. Elliott goes into where Min was. Warnakura Saraya gets an early touch there after having come on as a substitute as well just 5 minutes ago. Very difficult to keep track of them when they make 3 or 4 at one go. And Stubbins did make 3 substitutions at once 10 minutes ago. He's still coming to terms with that. Dunton, ball forward. Here's Min in this near side, right on the byline. 1 minute of regular time left for Cumberland United to salvage a point. Labasso back into the middle. Manadinas. Dunton, good crossfield ball to the far side. Can't get a shot in. Lulic blocks it. Notice from the sideline there'll be 3 additional minutes of play at the end of the 90. Time enough for either of these two teams to get a goal. Stefan Matteo now, distance out. Plays in Ali Akil, he's on a hat-trick. He didn't quite get onto that one. That was a golden opportunity for him to put this game to bed. Get his hat-trick for the night, but he didn't get onto it with his left. And Cumberland again have a lifeline. Ball goes up to the other end. It goes all the way through though to the goalkeeper, Lewis Cleland. Labasso, challenge for that one. Put to it though by Peter Katsambas, former West Adelaide player. Warnakula Suraya feeds it up the left hand side to Min, and he goes to ground under the challenge from Ali Akil. Cumberland have a free kick with just 2 minutes of extra time remaining. And the instruction from the Olympic bench is every player into the box to defend this, including Ricardo da Silva. And every player in the Olympic side, bar Stefan Matteo, who's a one-man wall, is in the box as this ball comes in. Head height, cleared though, I think by Katsambas. Played back out to this near side. Diamond Min now faces Matteo and Akil and Choi. clear the lines. The Olympic had been back in numbers to defend that, and don't have the numbers back now. They're just resetting. Rizal, here comes the second ball. And Ali Akil, well, he's put that into the playground next door. Daniel Labasso looks for Craig Shearer, the goal scorer. He can't flick that on. Picked up by Sebastian Tuait. Diamond Min at the back post, wins the header, but can't do anything with it. And it's taken by Lewis Cleland. And it's just a matter of seconds left now. And that kick goes from one goalkeeper straight through to the other one. And this might well be Cumberland's last attack, their last chance to salvage a point in this HPG Homes State League 1 tie. Silva. Redmond chips that up into the air. Pudler meets it, puts it back up to there again. De Silva in a chase here with Labasso. Labasso wins it. Finds Redmond. Redmond clears. Only as far as Pudler. Ali Akil now, scorer of 2 goals tonight for Olympic. Glance at his watch there from the referee, Dennis Pulishai. Another glance, as if to triple check the time. We're into the 94th minute now of additional time here. And then Wanakula Saraya misses out there. Ali Akil feeds Ricardo De Silva. He's got Choi in the other overlapping run. He's been pushed too far wide though, and he won't get a shot in. Can Olympic get a third and final goal here? Ball played back. Ethan Moirana on that far side. And that's it. The referee, Dennis Pulajai, has blown his whistle for full time. It's finished 2-1 here on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. 0-0 at half time. But a goal in the 56th minute of this match from Ali Akil with his head put Olympic 1-0 up. He then scored again in the 73rd minute to put the home side 2-0 up before super sub Craig Shearer, who'd come on in the 78th minute, scored in the 82nd minute to pull one back for Cumberland and give them some hope. But in the end, hope was all it was. And it has finished in a 2-1 win for Olympic, a result that will take them up to 4th on the table from 6th. But for Cumberland, a little bit of soul searching to do before they reconvene and look forward to round 11. I've been your host tonight, David Grant. It's been an absolute pleasure to bring this game to you tonight, folks. But now I must pack and depart. Until next week, look after yourselves.